here we go. You can see we have an incoming call right here. We can decline, screen the call, or answer. Let's go ahead and screen the call.
Hi, the person you've reached is using a screening service from Google and will get a recording and transcript of this call. Go ahead and say why you're calling.
Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be test driving the Google Pixel 4a on Google Fi. Now I do want to disclose I am working with Google for this video, but anything expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, guys, I've actually been a member of Google Fi for over 3 years now, and I use it as my main phone service provider so I can give you guys real honest thoughts and opinions on the service, especially with the new Google Pixel 4a device. If you're interested in this phone or finding out more about Google Fi, the links to them will be in the video description below, so go ahead and check them out there. Now let's go ahead, guys. Let's take a quick look at the Google Pixel 4a. So here's a look at the front of the Google Pixel 4a with our 5.8-inch OLED display. It's 1080 by 2340 pixels, featuring 443 ppi. Take note, in the top left-hand corner, we have a cutout in the display for our front-facing 8-megapixel camera that can record up to 1080p video at 30 frames per second. Here's a look at the bottom. You can see our stereo speakers and our USB Type-C port. Then we flip it around to the top. We have our headphone jack. The right side, we have our power button and our volume up and down button. The left-hand side, we have our SIM tray. Then on the back side, we have our Google logo, our fingerprint sensor, and our camera module. We have a 12.2 megapixel rear camera that has autofocus with dual pixel phase detection. This can record up to 4K 30 frames per second, 1080p up to 120 frames per second, and 720p up to 240 frames per second. We have a nice large built-in battery, 3,140 milliamp hours, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, and we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 processor all tucked in to this device with a black plastic back, and don't forget about that beautiful OLED display. Now that we've taken a quick look at the Google Pixel 4a, let's go ahead and find out which Google Fi plan works best for you. So in order to choose the best phone plan for your needs, go over to the Google Fi website, the link will be below, and choose between the flexible plan and the unlimited plan. Prices change depending on the plan and how many people are going to be on your plan. So you can see the flexible plan pricing for one and the unlimited plan pricing for one. You can see how they change for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 people right there. We can also see the main differences between the two plans. The flexible plan allows you to pay for exactly what you use. You can see for one person it's $20 a month and $10 per gigabyte of data. For the unlimited plan, it's $70 a month for one person right here with unlimited data. Both plans give you unlimited calls and texts. So you can see for the flexible plan, pay for only the data you've used. Your bill at the end of the month, it's $10 for each gigabyte of data you use down to the cent. Full speed hotspot tethering at the same $10 per gigabyte rate. Affordable calls to other countries. You can see international calling from the US at 1 cent a minute. Same data and text rates abroad. International data is $10 a gigabyte and texts are free. I've used Google Fi overseas in the Cayman Islands and it was so easy, so convenient, and fantastic to use. Power on your phone after the airplane lands and you're all set and ready to go. Also, with the flexible plan, your data is free after you hit the 6 gigabyte cap with bill protection, so you won't be charged for any data you use after 6 gigabytes. So your max bill will be at the most $80. Don't forget about taxes and fees. So the basics of the plan: unlimited calls and texts, no contracts, cancel anytime, 24/7 customer support, and low rates for calls while traveling internationally. This is the plan my wife and I use, and our bill on average is less than $50 per month. My wife and I both work from home, so we're on Wi-Fi all the time. So our phone bill is super affordable. Typically it's around $40 with a couple extra bucks for taxes and fees in the state of Ohio. If you are data hungry and love to consume more mobile data, then that's why they have the unlimited plan for you at $70 a month. So you get unlimited data, so high-speed data up to 22 gigabytes per person, and then it's slowed down after that. Video may stream at DVD quality 480p. You have full speed hotspot tethering as well. Share your data connection at no extra charge. You also pick up some free calls to 50 plus countries and territories. So calls to all other destinations start at 1 cent a minute. Free data and text abroad. So international data and text are included, which is really nice if you're a big time business traveler or just international traveler. That's something you're gonna want to consider. No more swapping SIMs when you get overseas. Keep your phone number and your phone, and you're all set and ready to go. They also provide a Google One membership. This is fantastic. You get 100 gigabytes of cloud storage for each member and more. So here's the basics right here: unlimited calls and texts. Don't forget about unlimited data up to 22 gigabytes per person. Then it's slowed down after that, but you still have unlimited data. No contracts, cancel anytime. 24/7 customer support, low rates for calls while traveling internationally. You can bring your favorite phone to Fi as well, or you can pick one up from their store like the Google Pixel 4a that we're looking at in this video. Now let's go ahead, let's look at the Google Pixel 4a features on Google Fi. So when using the Messages app on your Google Pixel 4a and the Google Fi network, make sure to enable chat features. You get some fantastic benefits, which I'll show you in this video. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna chat with my wife right here. We're gonna send her a quick message. So we're sending it right now. It has been sent, delivered, and now you can see it's read, all thanks to chat features being enabled. And now we can see she's typing back. She sent us a message right there. Let's send her an emoji. Look at how fast it is. So she's using a Google Pixel 3a on the Google Fi network as well. We got the 4a right here. Look at that, very nice. Guys, in messages, you can see we got GIFs right here on the keyboard. We can also select the plus icon. We can search for GIFs, our favorites. We can give access to a location, Google Assistant options, share a contact, or attach a file, all within the Messages app right here. So let's go ahead, let's send a GIF. So we can choose by category right here. Let's just send this one to her and see what she decides to send back to us. So it's sending right now, all through Google Fi, delivered, seen. Now we're gonna wait for her to respond. There we go, she's sending one back to us right now. Love it, that's awesome. Let's send a quick picture right here. So we just took a picture and sent it to her. Look at the quality of that camera, it's fantastic. So sent, delivered, seen. Again, all that's playing out in real time for us. So she just sent a picture back. There's my dog, Doug, sleeping on his bed right there. So very fast and seamless. Now let's send a quick audio message. Hey honey, thanks for doing this. Good to chat with you. Now we can send that on its way. It has been sent, delivered, seen, and now we'll wait for her to send one back to us. So she's sending one back right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and play it.
I hope the video's going well. See you soon.
Check that out. Everything works great. The Google Pixel 4a supports Wi-Fi calling. So this is your raw, unedited audio sample of Wi-Fi calling using the Google Pixel 4a on the Google Fi network. That is a phenomenal benefit that you get using Google Fi, is the support of Wi-Fi calling, especially with your Pixel devices. It's a perfect match. So this is what it sounds like using Wi-Fi calling on the Google Pixel 4a using the Google Fi network. Now we're doing that exact same test, but this time we're measuring the network quality for our phone call. So we're not doing Wi-Fi calling. This is just your regular phone call over the Google Fi network using our Google Pixel 4a. So you guys can hear how it sounds with unedited audio, making a phone call on the Google Fi network. So I don't know about you guys, but I tend to get a lot of spam and unwanted calls, and the built-in call screening feature on the Google Pixel 4a is top notch and one of my favorite features that I use all the time. So let's go ahead and try it out. So here we go. You can see we have an incoming call right here. We can decline, screen the call, or answer. Let's go ahead and screen the call.
Hi, the person you've reached is using a screening service from Google and will get a recording and transcript of this call. Go ahead and say why you're calling.
Your car warranty has expired.
Just so it's clear, go ahead and say more about why you're calling.
I need to talk to you about your expired car warranty.
They can't talk right now, but try calling them back later. Thanks, and goodbye.
So check it out. It's that simple and very easy to use. Another great feature about Google Fi is visual voicemail. You can see I left myself a test voicemail today. Let's play it back and you can read it in real time to see how accurate everything is. Hey David, it's me, David, just leaving you a voicemail to test out the visual voicemail feature. Great talking with you. Have a great night, and we'll be in touch later. Thanks. Bye. So there you go. Not bad at all. It's a very handy feature. I find myself reading the voicemails more than I even listen to them. Last but not least, let's talk about Google Fi network speed. So I like to use the Meteor app to conduct my tests. I think it does the best job kind of giving you a great visualization of what all the data that they measure means, and they show you the ratings with popular apps. So an hour ago, I tested the mobile network in my area, and with the Google Pixel 4a, we get 4G LTE network speeds. But if for some reason you do already have an unlocked phone that supports 5G on T-Mobile's network, you'll also get access to 5G on Google Fi, which is very, very exciting. But let's go back to the 4A results on the 4G LTE network with Google Fi in Milford, Ohio. Again, time of day and your location will vary with your speed results and what you get. In this case, you can see very good for download, upload, and awesome for ping. Awesome's the best score that you can get. All the tested apps came back with the awesome rating. So you can see Google Chrome, Instagram, Netflix, Spotify, Twitch, YouTube, Google Maps. There's a bunch of apps that they test. So we get the best rating possible. So you know you're not going to have any issues. Also want to show you guys, in case you just want to stream media on your Wi-Fi network, you can see what it's like on my own home network as well right there. We got the awesome score for download, upload, and ping. And again, awesome for all of the tested apps. So you won't have any issues at all streaming music, content, web browsing, emails, social media, or anything along those lines using the Google Fi network or your Wi-Fi network with the Pixel 4a. In conclusion, as a user of Google Fi for the past 3 years, I have been very happy with the service overall. My wife and I are still on the flexible plan because we just do not use a lot of data, and it's really nice just to pay for the data that we do use. I look back at our last 3 months and the bills that we paid. Our average was $46 total for both lines. That includes taxes and fees. So the value is there. My wife and I on average use about 1 gigabyte combined per month per billing cycle. So the value is top notch and we're very happy with it. I think international travel is one of the best kept secrets with this phone. So if you like to travel a lot for business or for pleasure, you don't have to worry about getting a local SIM phone number or anything else. You're good to go regardless of if you're on the flexible or the unlimited plan. It's super simple and straightforward. forward. I love having that convenience of traveling internationally and being able to keep my same device, phone number, and everything else. You get off the plane and you're all set and ready to go. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.